Hello and welcome to People and Events, coming to you on the network service of the NTA. Today we have an array of fascinating stories cutting across book presentation, giving honors to whom they are due, weddings, reunions of old schoolmates, and a farewell to a loved one. I'm Ogochkuka Ona. Let's get right into it. Traditional titles are oftentimes considered hereditary in many cultures and are passed down from great-grandfathers to the descendants of a family. It is in keeping with this age-long tradition that the Emir of Nguru in Yobe State, May Mustafa Ibn Kari, turbaned the former Director General of NEMA, Mustafa Yunusa May Haja, as the new Tafidan Nguru following the demise of his elder brother, Ambassador Yusuf Yunusa May Haja. The title of Tafida means the trusted son of the Emirates, and the ceremony held at the palace of the Nguru Emirate had a rich display of the culture of the Kanuri people. Ilyasu Ali Yakubu brings us the sights and sounds of the ceremony.
Hooves hit the earth as engineer Mustafa Yunusa Mehajja and his family rode into history, heading to the palace of the Emir of Guru to seal his conferment as Tafida Guru. The title, rooted in family lineage, continues a legacy passed down through generations in the ancient town of Guru, a historic trade center of the old Borno Empire, and today a melting pot of cultures in Yobe State. Friends and well-wishers described the former NEMA's Director General as a man of service, humility, and commitment to community.
I cannot wish him less than prosperity and good leadership in the title of Tafida that has been given in Guru Emirate.
And I believe that the celebrant has what it takes to contribute immensely to the growth of this emirate and the society at large.
Pray that whatever comes good with this traditional title should be for him.
Then may Almighty Allah at least support him, give him the wisdom to render more services to his people.
The celebrant thanked the Emir of Guru, May Mustafa Ibn Kari, and the native for the honor.
It's a big challenge, it's a big responsibility. So all what we have, I'm prepared for it, but I will top it up with prayer all through to ensure that what is expected on us by Allah and by the community, we do more than that, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. This is a great opportunity for all the my Hajj's family, and we wish him Allah's blessings and guidance.
For me, knowing my father and what he upholds, especially how he has been taking care of us and the closer community around us, so it is. I believe this will make him do more to the community and to the whole of the Emirate as well.
Guru's colorful cultural displays crown the event.
And similarly, traditional institutions in northern Nigeria continue to evolve, bridging the gap between the ancient heritage and modern leadership. In Bunza local government area of Kebbi State, history was made as the community witnessed the turbaning of its first ever Wambam Bunza, Dr. Aliyu Haliru Bunza. It was more than a ceremony, it was a call to service. Usman Abdullahi Shehu was there.
The atmosphere in Bunza was filled with vibrant sound of kakaki and the rhythmic beat of traditional drums, as thousands gathered to witness a milestone in the annals of Bunza district. Aliyu Haliru Bunza stood before elders and community members to receive the mantle of leadership as he was turbaned the pioneer Wambam Bunza, a role designated to foster unity and drive community development in one of Kebbi State's most historic districts.
two of my elder brothers from the same father have been turban today. One as Sardona of Bunza, the second one as Chiroman Bunza, then me, the third one as Wambam Bunza. It's a honor given to our family. It's a tradition that has been in existence in us, and inshallah we'll keep honoring that.
Resident of Bunza, the appointment is seen as a strategic move to bring professional expertise into the traditional institution. Speakers at the event described the honor as well-deserved, commending the Bunza Emirate for recognizing service, dedication, and community values.
My advice to them is simple: continue helping just the way you have been doing before, and make sure that you continue impacting positively on the life of all individuals around you.
Calling on those who turban today to be dutiful, to be serious with whatever task and the responsibility that they are called upon to do.
And the occasion was very fruitful, very fantastic, because the people, he made a very good choice of these people who are turban today. Alhamdulillah, we thank God for them.
Born 5 decades ago, Aliyu Haliru Bunza's journey has been marked by dedication to service and community development. He began his educational career at Model Primary School, Secretariat Road, Sokoto, later studied auto mechanics at Government Technical College, Sokoto, and obtained a higher national diploma from the Polytechnic, Birnin Kebbi. Happily married and blessed with children, Aliyu Haliru Bunza is a staff of Sokoto Rima River Basin Development Authority, Sokoto.
Congratulations to the newly turbaned worthy Nigerians. And away from that, reunions are reminders that true friendship and sisterhood stand the test of time. This was the spirit at the Taura Old Girls Reunion in Kano, which blended celebration with a renewed dedication to education, equity, and excellence. Beyond reconnecting, the event also focused on giving back to their alma mater through infrastructural support and mentorship for the next generation. Aisha Ubali tells us more.
In many gatherings, be it anniversaries or reunions, it is rare to find one of such caliber and uniqueness. After 40 years of leaving school, 9 graduating sets from 1987 to 1995 of Taura Old Girls Association returned to base amid cheerful greetings, warm hugs, and nostalgia. The then girls, now mothers and grandmothers, recalled fond memories and engaging intellectual exchanges.
Some of them, since Candy, we after we graduated, we never met till today. So today is I'm very happy to teach us all the possible ways of living our life in dignity, and all the Islamic ways, as they contributed a lot in the progress of the school as well as us together as a family.
I'm so excited, I'm overwhelmed to see all of my old school girls.
The atmosphere grew deeply nostalgic as they united with their tutors, including pioneer teachers who nurtured and shaped them, producing today's PhD holders, professors, and accomplished professionals.
With whom we raised Taura from grassroots, and also the pioneer students of the school who worked tirelessly, especially in a trying time when the school at the inception.
The lecturers amongst you may be able to support, to revive the glory, to bring back the glory of these science secondary schools established in 1987 to boost science and technical education. It was a very wonderful thing, but not only in Jigawa, in all science secondary schools now, if you go back, they are no longer the science secondary schools you left behind.
Adding color to the gathering was royal presence as the Emir of Kano attended in support of his wife and alumni of the school.
One of the most treasured memories of our lives. Now, it is our turn to give it back, to rebuild what was weakened,
to strengthen what has endured, and to help shape the brighter future of the generations coming after us.
Frail but determined to share in the joy of the moment, Mama Sabwa, former matron of Ringham House, relived old memories with the old girls. Beyond fun and catching up, the reunion also featured fundraising activities aimed at addressing identified gaps.
So this is something that has grown from within. Then our husbands, then our brothers and our family members, friends and family members.
We hope with this, what we are able to raise, inshallah, we are trying to see how we are going to improve, because we assigned some members. We delegated them. They went to Taura, they see the condition of how government schools now are. So there is really need for us to come together to see how we can assist.
Taura Girls Secondary School was established in 1984 and commenced academic activities in 1985.
As a storyteller, one of the ways to entertain your audience or readers while also conveying messages that can drive positive social change is by deploying satire in your creative works. This is why literary minds and stakeholders in the entertainment industry converged on the Yakubu Gowon University, Abuja, for the unveiling of a book on satire by Professor Daniel Omashola in a lecture at the institution. Jonathan Omajali was there for People and Events.
In 641 engaging pages, prolific poet and playwright Professor Daniel Omashola showcases his deep mastery of Nigeria's dramatic and cinematic landscape. Originally conceived as a thesis, the book, Language and Communication of Satire in Nigeria's Screen Industry, has evolved into a richly expanded scholarly masterpiece, drawing on iconic situation comedies such as NTA's The Masquerade, Funke Akindele's Jennifer's Diary, and notable Nollywood films and political advertising. The work examines how satire has emerged as a powerful instrument for confronting social ills and provoking national reflection.
I did a very extensive work. I used what we call semiotics to structural analysis. I break down the films page by page.
Direct criticism can bring a lot of problem, either with the regulators, either with those in power and what have you. But those writers, those authors were able to use satire in such a way to bring out, to criticize the society, but we laugh at it.
It's a way of trying to, conceal the obvious, but yet you are already passing the message. That is the satire aspect of it.
And this is the closing part of his career. So he's giving back to the society. And that's why we've come here to identify with him and to show appreciation for what he has done to the academia and Nigeria's creative space in general.
Omoshola's latest contribution is said to become an invaluable resource for students, scholars and practitioners across theatre, media and communication studies.
At the crossroad of language, culture, society and art, this work emerges at a time of rapid transformation in Nigeria, socially, politically, and technologically. Our comedy skits, Nollywood blockbusters, political spoofs, and vibrant online storytelling have become national mirrors, reflecting our complexes while celebrating our humor and holding our leaders and institutions accountable.
Wonderful. When people write, make sure you read. Thanks to the professor for putting pen to paper. Now, as the sun rises on Abuja, Anita and Adetola's love shines brighter than the morning sun and, of course, the morning light, with friends and family gathered to witness their walk into a new life together. Juliana Nicholas was there, and let's see what she brought back for us.
Family and friends gathered in Abuja to witness the union of Anita and Adetola are marked by faith, commitment, and shared joy. At the Methodist Church Liberation Assembly, the couple stood before God and their loved ones, vows exchanged, prayers offered, and message of love and steadfastness reminded them of the journey ahead.
My daughter, she's too nice, beautiful, and beautiful in heart. This union we have been praying for, and for God to have allowed it to happen, I know they are blessed already.
I'm happy. My first daughter, which is so dear to my heart. So I feel today is the greatest day in my life. Giving a daughter out for marriage, it's worth celebrating.
With hands held and smiles shared, they stepped out of the church as husband and wife, with applause and warm wishes. The celebration continued at the reception where colors, music and laughter filled the hall. Families arrived, friends greeted each other, and the room settled into a mood of ease and celebration.
I wish them the very best. I wish Adetola and Anita the very best. And I'm happy and so excited to have Anita as a daughter. And I know they will grow to be happy and wonderful couple. They will enjoy the fruits of marriage.
I'm glad, I'm elated for God giving me the grace to witness today. My parents did it for me, and I thank God I'm doing it for him.
As the couple made their entrance, cheers rose not for show, but for a story many have watched grow. The cutting of the cake, a simple tradition marking a new beginning, as the couple shared a quiet moment amid the joy.
If you don't mind, please carry my
This is so beautiful.
To you I promise,
Everybody that celebrated with us, I wish them the best, and I pray that God will grant everyone their heart desire. I just want to go with what God has in stock for me.
I feel happy. I think this has been like years in the making. It's about 4 years now, and I think every moment we've shared, the laughs, the tears, the ups, the downs, everything has led up to this moment now. So it just feels great, especially to see all our family, all our friends, everybody is happy.
As the day draws to a close for the couple, it is the beginning of a life built on love and togetherness.
It's the beginning of a new chapter in the Aqua community in Abuja as vision meets fulfillment. History embraces the future and culture is showcased to strengthen unity, peace and progress. Deborah Balagbobo reports that all this came to fruition as the community held a grand reception for the President of the 10th Senate, Governor of Aqua Ibom, and members of the upper and lower houses. Let's see.
Officially convened in the 80s, the gathering of the Aqua Ibom community began as a modest idea, a meeting point for mutual support, cultural preservation, and collective identity. The group recognizes the fact that the Aqua Ibom indigene play active roles in building and developing of the country in the social, economic and professional front.
We have fulfilled
that the Aqua Ibom community in Abuja, in the diaspora, and the northern states have come together to celebrate this momentous occasion.
I'm the bona fide daughter of Aqua Ibom. I have to come and volunteer with my people.
I'm happy to know that our people have come together to make a bolder statement to Nigeria that Aqua Ibom is the land of greatness.
Committed to legislative duties, and their performance very spectacular. So that is the reason we call all of them to celebrate them. And we want to also thank His Excellency our Governor.
All Aqua Ibom indigenes in the Federal Capital Territory and indeed Abuja having a day to celebrate themselves, to bring all of us from our different enclaves to congregate together and know ourselves.
High point of the event was the unveiling of the Bold project, recognition of leaders of the upper and lower house members, and inauguration, among others.
A gentle calm settled over Ashe-Ijesha in Osun State as the community stood still for one woman whose impact echoes far beyond her years. The time and legacy of 105-year-old Dorcas Omobolaji Onifade drew family, clerics, and well-wishers to a colorful farewell that felt more like a celebration than a goodbye. Femi Afariogun tells us more about the celebration of her life.
For the last time, Mrs. Dorcas Omobolaji Onifade entered the sanctuary of the Methodist Church of Nigeria, Ashe-Ijesha. This time carried gently in the embrace of loved ones. The church, family, friends, and well-wishers gathered not in sorrow alone, but to celebrate a life whose footprints remain etched across generations. In their messages, the Bishop of the Methodist Church, Diocese of Imesile, Right Reverend Rufus Atolaye, and other clerics urged the congregation to live worthy lives and embrace Christ in order to enjoy eternal fellowship with God.
Woman of law. She's very loyal, very, very loyal, honest. So I want people to emulate the good gesture of Mama, because one day we will all leave this sinful world.
Special prayer and thanksgiving followed, an expression of gratitude for a matriarch whose life touched many. The procession later moved to the family compound, where Mama Onifade was committed to Mother Earth. It was a tender and difficult moment for our children, who struggled to say their final goodbye.
For about 50 years that I've known my mom, I've felt like a child all through. She would call me every morning. She would pray, and I will miss that.
I can describe her as a unifier, a unifying mother, an awesome woman who even her character, her conduct in the home precedes her.
One of her sons, Jide Onifade, Assistant Director News at the Nigerian Television Authority Headquarters, Abuja, paid emotional tribute, describing his mother as a prayerful woman whose strength and devotion shaped their lives.
So she took me to my elder brother, Tunde Onifade in Radio Nigeria, took me to Diron, took me to Shola Onifade. I told them, look, this is your son. I want him to speak like you and be like you. I want him on television. You understand? And thank God, the dream came true. She's so generous. She believes that every child is our own child.
Across Ashe-Ijesha and beyond, she was known simply as Iyabado, a mother to all, and a woman widely traveled and gifted with many traits.
She's my stepmother, not direct mother, but you cannot know it in our family. She takes all of us in our family as if she's the person who born all of us.
She has been the only parent in the extended family
People haven't come home in 50 years. They are here today.
And no matter how old you seem, this person is, it's how they all go down and prostrate just because she is our grandmother, she is their mom. It's really nice to see that such person with such impact on people is gone.
Dedication, integrity. In fact, all over Osho State, even Nigeria, when you hear Onifade, they are a wonderful family.
At age 105, Mama Dorcas Omobolaji Onifade leaves behind children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren who rejoice in the privilege of witnessing a fulfilled, remarkable life well lived.
Sending love and light to her family and loved ones. May her soul rest in perfect peace. It's time for us to wrap up this episode. See you same time next week. I am Ogochukwu Kaona. God bless you and Nigeria.